Welcome back on the second video. I believe you understand the first one. So if you don't watch the first one, please I will advise you to off this and go back to the first one because that is where I treat all the topic. So now before you we start this video, as you can see here, you can see that my own key is still here. And at the same time, if you can check, I don't have anything on. I don't even have my VPN on. So after you install this stuff, you can off your VPN. You can off it. Now the only time you need the VPN is when you have someone to refer. Like if you want to refer someone, maybe the person says you should refer him. So I don't want to waste your time. Make sure that the first thing you do, if you want to refer someone, you must make sure you refer the person from your phone. And the first thing you need to do is to go back to your VPN. If you are doing Fiverr, please, I will advise you to off your Fiverr, to off the application first so that it won't conflict with the Fiverr. But this application has nothing to do with Fiverr because I got this question from the group. There's someone that said the owns that his own Fiverr app is from UK IP, and he has a VPN which is on to US. So I don't know anything about that. So what me I'm going to say here is what you need to do first is go to your app, locate where you put your VPN. You know, as I said, I'm using IP Vanish and put it on US. You can change it to any country you like. So connect. So make sure that it's connected before you go. Okay, now it's connected. Now I'm going to my app and I want to refer someone. So on this app, you're going to receive a message from them, which is it will contains your unique ID in order for you to refer someone, which is I show you on the last video. So this is it. Now come down here, and you will see where they said you can see refer a friend. Now click on that refer a friend, and also you will have to click on these dots, this dots, and set open in Chrome. So this is it. So take your time to watch this. Take your time to read through. So now click on next. When you click on next, so I'm going to fill this form here. I'm going to fill this form. So now I have someone I'm going to refer, but for you to refer the person, you're going to do this. At this place, they ask what is your name, what is your first and last name. Make sure that you put the real name, the exact name that you gave me, make sure that you put it here. If you don't remember the name, just go back to our WhatsApp group. Go back to our WhatsApp group. You can see these are the name. Check if your name is here. So these are the names that I use. So make sure that the name is exact, is the same thing with the one you're going to fill here. So at this place, my own name that I use is I use Adesonya Abe and Babs. My email, the email that I use is called allproductsdeals at at gmail.com. It asks, please provide the email address you use. This stage is for you. At this place, you must choose United States. Where is the permanent resident of the individual you're referring? You must don't choose others. Choose United States. What type of participants are you referring to the project? Is it adult? I will always say go for adult. Now, what is the first name and last name of the individual you are referring? It means the referrals that you ask of. So the person must give you his or her name. So from here, the name of the person is called Okunola Sukanmi. They only need first and last name. Sulaiman. Yes, Sulaiman. Sorry. So then I said, what is the email address of the individual you are referring? The email of the person is called, so the email of the person is Okun Olasubo at gmail gmail.com. Okay, so now leave this empty, leave this empty, because you don't need it, so you can go through it. You don't need it. Now the next thing you're going to do here is you will click on submit. So when you click on submit, good, it will tell you, thank you, your referral has been submitted. We will be reaching out to your referral within the next 24 hours, and we contact you when they have successfully installed, the application, and we contact you when they have successfully installed the application. So that is it. You want to earn more, then submit a response. So that's it. That is all you need to do. So after you finished this, is just go back to your any IP, any VPN you're using, and here click on disconnect. When you click on disconnect, that is all. But make sure, as you can see now, if you notice something, you will see that you're not seeing the key. You are not seeing the key on my browser. At times it might not come at times, but that doesn't mean that the app is not active. It's still active. If you check your settings, you go to the accessibility and you check the Facebook restart, you see it's still on. So at times you might see it, at times you might not see it. Even if you click here, you can see install and it will come back, but it means nothing. You might see it at times, you might not see it, but forget about it. That is all for this. So for more questions and answer, please, I will advise you to go to Google and make more research on this, because what me myself I'm teaching you is something that I got from Google. So thank you so much, and God bless us. Take care. Bye.